With Em and Stu, and once again we're at Tilbury to have a look around an absolutely beautiful clean beach with loads of crap on it. So literally we're going to do a bit of mudlarking today. Emma's doing her own little video. She's on a guest on my video at the moment.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for inviting me.
That's more than welcome. But I'm going to take you for a tour on this beach and we're going to see what we can find. Any little bottles. We're not going to go for the beads. We might find a few beads, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
but mostly
but
mostly batteries. I'll find mostly batteries on here than anywhere else. But come and have a look and let's go for our little tour, shall we? Here we are. As usual, we've got a nice bit of scenery for you. Sorry about the wind noise, but obviously down here I don't use a mic. Emma is actually, on the other hand, using our DJI mics. Just for her one, so she get a better thingy. But
I hate a bit of wind noise.
Yeah, so we're going to get cracking. So let's have a look, shall we? All I can see is broken glass up this end, Emma. Not so many bottles actually this time round. And we've got Finley over there.
I think it's down.
I think he's trying to dig himself to Australia, looking for treasure. But yeah, so I'm going to put the camera on if I do actually find anything quite interesting. So, been walking along for a little while now, just come across where people had been dumping bottles, digging bottles. Found a couple that someone has left. I found this myself down at the front there, some old shippings. And go with a little collection there, which is quite interesting. But you can see, well, the terrain now has completely and utterly been destroyed with people digging it. It's not great, it really isn't. But you know, without these people digging, I suppose we wouldn't find the finds that we're finding. So, and Emma and Friendly are just on the front there. So, yeah, we're going to carry on. So the finds today on this beach aren't actually really good. Not on this beach anyway, it's actually quite poor. There's loads of people down here, so whatever pickings there were, there's a possibility they're mostly all gone. But there's loads here to still have a look at. I'm really sorry about the wind noise, but we're going to head towards where the Victorian side is very, very soon and see what else we can find. So we've reached the end of this part of the beach. It's been a bit of a nightmare. The wind's picked up a little bit. The pickings ain't been very good, but we have seen a few people that we bumped into that have come up and said hello to us. So if you are one of those people, hello back. We really appreciate people coming up and saying hello, don't we?
Yeah, it's always nice to bump into people, and it always surprises us
when
people say, oh, they watch your videos. Oh, I'm glad someone does. So, it's always nice and always a bit surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, it's overwhelming actually.
It is a bit,
they're starstruck and then we're overwhelmed by them being starstruck. It's really weird. It's a really weird situation, but yeah, we're going to carry on. Hopefully we'll find some more bits, but it is a really warm day. Finley's having a great day. Emma's finding some bits.
One or two bits. Not
so we're going to carry on. So we just arrived down at the Victorian side, as me and Emma like to call it, and there she is, doing her own little video today.
It's got a bit chilly. I've had to put my jumper on.
Yeah, but it's still a beautiful day.
It's
still a lovely day.
This is the nicest day I think we've had so far. I mean, it's almost May, so it should be
getting there.
It's a bit late coming, but thank goodness. Hopefully, the nice weather's finally here, and we'll be doing a lot more mudlarking.
Exactly. But Finley's just having his lunch. We're not doing a lunch today, but Finley certainly is. He's doing his lunch. But this is basically the beach that we're going to be looking around. You might recognise it from previous videos, but we're going to get cracking, and hopefully we might find something on this part of the beach. Well, I'm quite impressed. I've just found a tablespoons bottle, broken, but nigh on like the most fullest bottle I've found all day. Quite impressive to see a tablespoons down here. Well, I was lucky because I found another bottle, green, but not the green that I wanted. This looks like a clear and it's all just gone manky inside. But another little find. I don't think I'll be taking that home though. Well, I think I might have found something for Emma. These look like straight corner tiles. Yeah, Emma, got you a tile here. It's not. I don't think it's broken. It doesn't look like it's broken, but I think something that Emma would be impressed with. So I'm going to go and give it to her. So we're finding a few more bottles around here and stuff, but nothing really worth keeping. I think that's a sauce bottle actually. Probably a brown sauce or something, but interesting find. Still not what I'm looking for though. Oh, no one likes to see that, do they? Look at this. Not to be taken. Shard glass. And all we've got there is not to. But it does show that there is evidence that there are poison bottles around here and they're waiting to be found. Looks like we've got some sort of paste jar. That's in pretty good condition, but I don't think it's that old. Screw top, probably 80s, maybe 70s, something like that. But nevertheless interesting, but again, not what I'm looking for. Oh, Emma's just found something over here that she's just put on her video, but because I'm lacking on anything on this video today, we're having a look.
There you go, help yourself to a broken bovril.
Blimey,
There you go.
this is how bad it is today. It is a really bad pickings day, isn't it, Emma?
It's not the best.
It really isn't.
Maybe we're just a bit too late.
I think so, but I don't see everyone coming down here at 1 o'clock just to try and pick this beach. I just don't see it. We've not even really found an actual full bottle. Not a good bottle.
Not anything with any writing on it.
No, nothing at all. It's just this today actually looks like industrial waste more than what we'd ever find normally.
No. Maybe most of it's been taken, or maybe we're yet to find that gem.
That sounded like a really bad advertisement there, Emma. Anyway, we're going to get back to the mudlarking hand, I think. This is literally my final attempt of actually trying to find something. I'm down on the last part of the beach. I don't think Emma's going to come to this part. The drop is quite a swoop drop, so let's see what we can find. Well, I mean, there's not loads. There's a few more things that you can actually see though. It doesn't look clear, but it is. If you were here, you'd understand. But it's not great, but it's something. So let's carry on, shall we? Now this is unusual. Obviously it's missing, looks like 2 handles, but this is really quite brittle glass, and I'm very surprised it's not smashed and broken. But it looks like there's some fairly interesting things here along this side. It's a bit of china. I can't really work out what that actually is, but there's a few more bits here. Oh, look at that. It looks like a camera. That's a good bottle. Look at that. That's actually a full bottle. That looks like a Maltings, big Maltings bottle maybe. Let's have a look, see what it says at the bottom here. Milton bottle, Maltings. It's one of them days. Yeah, big Milton's bottle there. Now that's impressive. I'm going to take that. And I can actually spot a poison bottle over here. Yeah, we've got a poison bottle. Newer aged poison bottle, but nevertheless a poison bottle. Now I'm actually starting to find a few things which I'm quite happy with. So there we have it. Was that a 1960s sort of poison bottle? Would have kept something like cleaning fluid in. So really impressed with that. We'll keep that. We are finding a few more bits here, so I'm going to actually carry on looking. It's quite a good beach. So we've got a reasonable something here. That's very unusual. I have never seen anything like that before. That's like a screw top and a bottle stop at the same time. That's very strange. Look at that. Very unusual. I've never seen anything like that before. Not going to take it, but it is weird. Going to carry on looking. Right, so I think that's the end of my adventure on this beach today. So let's go and hunt for Emma and Finley, and we'll all say goodbye to you. So I've come down to the part where Finley and Emma are currently residing. Emma's found something pretty incredible.
But if you want to find out, you'll have to check out my video.
Yes, you'll have to find out. So scoot over to Emma's video in a couple of weeks' time and you'll see exactly what she's found.
Yes.
And a lot of her finds today, I think you'll see. But as for me today, I've had a couple of finds, I've put a couple of cinematics in. It's not been fantastic for me today. I'm not going to put it down as a failure, I'm going to put it down as a work in progress. So anyway, this is my mudlark for the day with Emma and Finley. So this is Exploring with Emma and Stu, and we'll see you again very, very soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.